Welcome back, you guys. Today we're talking about 4 habits that will leave you more confident and less anxious. And if you stick with them, pretty much they're going to change your life. So just getting right into it, the first one, number one, uh, don't complain. Not a single complaint for a week. Start with a week, just to make it more of a concrete, actionable goal rather than just a stop complaining. Don't complain for a week. See how it changes your life. See how your mindset shifts from victimhood into problem solver and solution finder. Simple as that. Don't make excuses or complain about anything, whether or not it's under your control or not. No complaints, because complaints don't solve anything, and they put you into a victim mindset. This is why it's so important. Not only are you not solving your problems and making yourself feel like garbage for no reason, because complaints aren't actually going to make anything happen. They're just dragging you into the mud, and everyone else around you, no one likes complaining unless they are complainers and they want to revel in each other's misery, and it validates their complaining. But it doesn't solve anything. Don't complain. Stop complaining for a week, and enjoy how your mindset changes for the better, and how your confidence will improve, because you will become a solution-oriented person, and that is confidence-inducing. It's going to raise your vibration. Number 2, no phone for a week. Not really. No phone in the mornings. This is really, really important, because in the mornings and also at night, really, it's harder at night because the momentum's going and we got things going on, and life gets a little bit more lively at night sometimes, but especially we'll keep it to the mornings for the week, right? So this is important because our brains are gearing up for the day. They're getting ready for what we're going to throw at it. And when you set it up with phone right from the start, you're getting anxiety. Phones equal anxiety, no matter what you're doing on them. Not only because of what you're doing, which most apps on your phone create anxiety out of necessity. That's what they're designed to do, because they want you to keep going to them and keep needing them. But also your screens, staring at your screens. Andrew Huberman has a lot of great information on the visual detriments of staring at screens. Being able to view your environment, an open environment preferably, and have your eyes shift back and forth how they naturally do when you're not staring at a fixed object, actually produces a anti-anxiety effect in your body. Whether that's anti-anxiety or it's just relieving anxiety that's already there. Either way, staring at your screen first thing in the morning is going to create an anxiety loop right from the start. You're not even getting off to a good start, and it's only going to go downhill. Even besides anxiety, getting into this, into the screens and the competition of the world and all the alerts and the messages and everything, it's stressful. And it's not a healthy way to start your day for a number of reasons I can't even, get into in this video, because it will be an hour-long video. But just try it for a week. No phone in the morning. It doesn't matter what you do for the sake of this video, but replace that with something else, or just jump right into your other habits or your other morning routine or your coffee or whatever it is. And if you want to go the extra mile, an hour before you go to sleep, no phone. Or at least turn a blue light filter on your phone. If you like to read like I do at night, sometimes that's not so easy to not be on your phone, but that'll help. That being said, moving on to number 3, which is meditating or gratitude journaling. I wanted to put those both in the same one because they're fairly similar, and I don't want to make this too much of an overwhelming list. and they both produce a similar result. Not only are you going to be less anxious, of course, but the thing with meditation is it makes you more like it's really difficult to explain phenomenon when you start meditating after, I would say, about a week or so, maybe a couple weeks really. You start to feel more in control of your thoughts, which is strangely very helpful in not only relieving anxiety but confidence, adding to your confidence. When you're in control of your mindset and your emotions and your mood, you naturally get more confident because you're more present and you're not as triggerable by the world. And that's confidence to me. When you're in your power, that's confidence. And one of the best ways to do that is to meditate. If you don't want to meditate, or you don't, it's just not working for you, I don't really believe in that, but whatever the reason, if you don't want to do that, gratitude journal. Do one page, fill it up with things that you're grateful for. This is often blown off by people because it seems silly, but gratitude is pretty much the best state of mind you can be in. Hands down. It's like second to enlightenment, because when you're grateful for your life, shit comes back to you. You're putting out that energy into the world, opportunity comes knocking, happiness comes knocking. Gratitude is the most pleasant way to live. Even if you think your life is in the dumps, you have shit to be grateful for. The fact that you can watch this video, you're lucky. I guarantee it. We all have things that we can be grateful for. And just the act of writing them down in the morning, especially, it puts your body into a habit of remembering what it's grateful for. Because oftentimes we forget. We constantly raise the bar of things that we desire and things that we need. And as soon as we get it, we're happy for a split second. And then bam, we're looking for the next thing. And we're constantly looking for the next thing and forgetting to be grateful because we got what we wanted. And we're so entrained to constantly pursue. It's a human trait, but I think it's also part of just capitalism and consumerism and all these things. Social media, we just constantly strive for the next hit of achievement or gain or whatever it is. So gratitude journaling helps to remind you and get you into the habit of being grateful and existing in the gratitude of what you already have, which is powerful. Gratitude is confidence, and gratitude is ultimately happiness. I think if you're looking for happiness, what you're really looking for is gratitude. Try it for a week. Just like the rest of it. Try it for a week, see how you feel, but stick with it, especially in the morning. I think it's so important to do in the morning because it sets your day up. Instead of going on your phone, gratitude journal and see how that shift from anxiety and negativity and competition and not being good enough, you're switching it for gratitude for things you already have. Super, super powerful. Moving on to number 4, I almost forgot. Cold shower. You don't have to take a cold shower, but at the end of your shower, switch it to cold. Even if it's for just 10 seconds, 3 seconds, 5 seconds, whatever you can manage at first, it's going to fill you up with energy almost immediately. It's like charging a battery instantly or getting like struck by lightning. When you switch your shower to cold, even if you don't take a full cold shower, just that jolt is like, it's electric and it's painful, which on top of being energetic, the pain actually teaches you to handle stress so much better because you're intentionally hormetically stressing your body, which does a number of things physically for your benefit, for your vascular system and for your immune system and your endocrine system. All these things benefit wildly to your cold exposure. But besides all of that great stuff, it's super good for your mental health and your energy. It's like, I forget the exact numbers. There was a podcast on cold showers that was talking about, I believe it was Andrew Huberman as well, but who's saying it's something similar to like a cocaine on your dopamine levels. It's like a 2.5 times rise from baseline of your dopamine levels. But the difference is with cocaine, it lasts very short period of time. It's like a little peak and then you go down way lower than your baseline. With cold showers, even just a brief cold shower, it peaks up the same, but it slowly over the course of 3 hours goes back down to baseline and no lower, even higher, I think. It's an amazing way to start your day. If you start your day with showers instead of coffee or with coffee. I find if I do it with I don't drink coffee anyway, but when I did, it's too stimulating. But yeah, try it. Try just at the very end of your shower, shock it in there, get that jolt of electricity and that powerful, confident, invigorating jolt is going to vastly improve your day and your happiness and your resilience to anything that life is going to throw at you, because you started your day with a fucking cold shower. Nothing can really get you down after that. It's weird. It's wild how impactful that can really be. If you want to go full cold shower, that's, I think, even better, because once you get past the initial like 30 seconds of a cold shower, you actually kind of get numb to it, and that's when it really, like, it feels amazing, because your body heats itself up from the inside, and it's not painful anymore. It's still uncomfortable, but I think it's worth it to do that. If you can jump in a cold plunge, that's even better. But for the sake of this video, for a week, cold shower at the very end of your shower, switch it to cold, endure it for a few seconds or whatever, a minute, and then switch it off. You can take the rest of your shower like normal before that, and thank me later, you know? I'm sure none of this is really, reinventing or anything like that, but these 4 habits are the pillars, if you ask me. Not complaining, number 1, even over all these other powerful things. Not complaining is a crazy shift in your perspective. That I think perspective is the most important thing that we all have control over. When you shift your mindset and you shift yourself from victim complaining into being a problem solver and a confident, solution-oriented, unstoppable person in your mind, that's most important, I think. That's the power. But once you add meditation to that, and gratitude journaling, I guess, and you get that presence, that power of presence, you get some cold showers in the morning, and try to construct your phone usage to be a little bit more beneficial towards you and not so detrimental. Just cut it off in the morning and the night if you can. That's so good for your circadian rhythm and your mental health. But get those 4 habits on check. Do it for a week if you can. Try your hardest. If you want to start with 1 at a time and build from there, do that too. Whatever you can to add these 4, I promise it's going to leave you more confident. It can't not lead you more confident, less anxious. And really, these 4 habits are habits of successful people. Hands down, it's without a doubt the best things that you can do for yourself. So give it a shot. Let me know how it goes. Share your experience in the comments if you feel so inclined. And I appreciate you, as always, checking in and watching these videos. That being said, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.